I don't know if you guys remember this drawing. It looks, whoa, looking at it through the camera, it looks a lot better than it looks in person. I guess you just need to back up. I just need to back up from it a little bit to see how good it looks. But yeah, it wasn't done. I had finished the building, like this patch of bush, and the lion and like the mountain lion was on. I finished all the buildings and I have put in the shadows for the buildings, and then the road that's like leading the eye through the stuff. But no, I'm just like going back in after darkening it, toning the paper and adding spaces of light. So I just took my pencil and added some texture because it's gonna be mostly grass, so I'm using different shades of green all over here, and then like around the tower from Parliament building it's like some cement, so that's that. And then all back here is going to be sky, so I have to lighten back here as well. But I have in all the texture for the grass, and this looks great. Really excited about this.
So it's kind of hard when you have a lot of options. I said I'm using different greens. These are all of the greens and like yellows and what do you call these colors, like peaches, that I have in this set. There's like so much pencils here that I have to go through at the beginning and take out all. So what I do is when I find a color that I like to work with, let's see, I have these colors here and I'm like, yeah, these colors looking like the colors I want to use. This like the right tones and shades and whatever. I mark down the number, and then I can always come back when I'm finished for that period of time and match back the number to the tone that I want to use. I don't know if it looks any different to you guys. Let me turn off the flash. But I did darken the background, so it finally looks blue enough for me now. So the next step is to make the grass greener, and I'm going to use a variety of greens and yellows for that. Ignore all this mess. But yeah, that's the next step. Back at it with the box of crayons, and I tested out more colors. So I have all these numbers written down, and I'm pretty prepared to finish up this sketch today, between today and tomorrow. My favorite part is having all my crayons lined up like this, numbers and colors out, ready to be matched to here so that I know which one to use. And it looks like it's almost done. I think it just needs a bit more grass, some more color in the grass because it's very muted right now. That's my dad. And I just woke up, so I'm gonna brush my teeth and eat some breakfast. I have to moisturize my hair and all that, but I'm excited to get started for today. Okay, so as you can see, that is how it looks, and I'm just trying to add some dimension to make it look like there's distance in the space, you know, like this kind of thing. I'm trying to do that. And I added some dimension across here with this green. Before I had like a yellow green and a white, so you can see that here. It looks mostly like light colored, and it's spaced out further apart because I did intend to go back with some dimension. You can see it's a bit darker back here, and you can tell that it's grass, but it's not very heavy and it's not really standing out. So now with this, you can really see the detail in there, and that's the effect that I want on the whole thing. I'm going to see if I can record Android and see if you could watch it transform. And yes, I am left-handed. And because this is far away, I am using like very tiny short strokes. And I'm also, because grass is usually leaning in the very windy wind, like see, you can see how
how that transformed like right before your eyes. The grass is usually leaning in the wind on any like plain part in Barbados. Did you see that transformation? That is crazy. I will go in with a darker color and add even more dimension to it as well. But let me finish up with this one and show you guys what that looks like. See how this here looks a lot better than this here. Looks a lot more complete. And the shadows that I put in starting to make more sense. This one just looks a bit like weird, but these ones over here are way more blended. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but it looks done to me. If I was to do anything else, the only other thing I would do is maybe like do over the grass on here to make it brighter so that it stands out against here. But I don't actually think that's necessary because it's standing out just fine. But I darkened here, I made it more red, and I used like different shades of red. I added some highlights and stuff, and this bush was looking a hot mess, so I added some dimension to the bush, and the closer you get, you can see the texture of how much work I put into this. Okay, so just so you guys can get a close up on some of the details, let me get closer. This is what the grass looks like. This is the tower. I used green on the red to create shadows, as well as red on the green, and then I went back in with some browns and some deeper shades of red. So here where the light will be hitting has more of an orangey red, and then here in the shadows has more of a bluish red mixed in with the solid red. I added, there's like some details here in this bush that I wanted to do. You can see the grass is pretty detailed. This runs right through everything. Basically leading into tree competition. Everybody from Barbados should know this land or visit Barbados because it's one of the places we will take you to. And I added a bit of detail here in the wall to make it more spherical. So there's that. Behind here is might not be as recognizable. This is the Morgan Lewis windmill behind here. This is the clock tower town. This is the site of the apartment building. Because of the size of the apartment building, I was able to include the whole apartment building. But this is one side of the apartment building, the tower part. And all the way over here, we have the East Point Lighthouse. So at the top, you can see I added some depth to the what do you call this now? Sky. How did I forget the word sky? I added some darkening at the top because that's kind of how the sky really looks like. So it's deeper at the top and it gets lighter. Bottom, and that is the full view of the finished one. I was finished it before. I thought I was finished it before, but my art teacher, I sent to my art teacher, my art teacher was like, oh, you need to deepen the sky. You need to add this here. And the ball didn't have that shading and that lighting that made it look like spherical like this part right here. I added that part, and I did whiten this a bit and added some more light spots right here and here, and darkened right along here where would be more in the shade. Tell the truth, it has been like a full year since I started this drawing, and I wasn't working on it the whole time. Obviously, it was like an hour here, an hour there. When I first started working on it, I probably worked a total of like 16 hours on it, just sketching and doing the initial layers of colors and all of that. But then since then it's been like hour here, hour there. I wasn't here for a while. I was busy with school, just like, oh, I'm so glad that I get to the point where I feel like I finished this drawing, and it's really an accomplishment for me because I
hate drawing. Yes, I'm a fashion designer. I like drawing clothes. I like designing fabrics and stuff like that, but I usually do abstract and I don't usually have to plan it or anything like that. But all the technical stuff that goes into drawing, it is a lot. It is so much work, and I understand. Although most people, I understand why these things cost so much money because so much hours go into it. Oh my goodness, my hair need fixing. Thanks for following this journey of the drawing. I hope it was somewhat interesting to you guys. I just wanted to show a little bit more in detail of the work that I do. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.